Have you seen this new Amazing Trunks?
Vanilla.
Oh, shit. My name is Marquise Whitaker Smith.
Why do you use your first name?
His mama wasn't sure who his daddy was.
Shut up. Alright, so I got 2-1 at Atlanta's Games and Comics with Trunks. And I guess we'll get down to the nitty gritty with this deck profile. First off, we're going to play 4 Saiyan Kaba.
Why 4?
Because this card is completely broken. You take a life and then you double strike. And in the game against my man who's doing the camera shots, he busted that tail.
Didn't you lose the Vados?
I lost to the Vados.
Bodied? Woo.
Yes.
Angels.
Besides this, it's a good first turn. If you're going second, you can go in for 2 damage if they're not playing anything aggro. Obviously, if you play aggro against aggro, this card is amazing. You want to out-tempo your opponent. You got 4 copies of Majin Buu. Everyone knows what Majin Buu does. We got the draw. Only 3 Sensimine.
Why 3?
Because running 4 is really cloggy and you only want to see this card in really big situations. You don't want to drop them too early, so I always either charge 1 or keep 1 in hand just in case I go against those cold bloodlust decks, because I want to be able to bump over their freezes. And we play 4 objection.
4? Why 4?
4 objection only because this card is broken in my deck for the simple reason that if I get to 3, I can drop a lot of cards in hand, flip on turn 4, and then go into a combo. I can show y'all at the end of the video. We got 4 copies of Undying Trunks because you want this card to be in hand when you want to do big massive combos with cards like this, because you open 2 of these and you have the red mana and you can objection for this. You drop this, objection, add this to hand. If you have the card I'll show you in the deck, you pitch this, get a second one, go for 4 damage. Make sure your opponent use too many cards.
Yeah, no. My opponent round 2 just destroyed me with Kabas. Kaba on Kabas on Kabas.
And I would never see a quad of Kaba. So 4 boost attack Piccolos for the simple fact I can get down to 4.
Why only 4? Why not more?
Man, we're not going back there. I remember the video. We could go ahead and play 5 of these suckers. You know, that's my only secret tech. Don't use it. I'm telling you, don't use it.
I'm just teasing.
Okay, so now we got 3 copies of Mighty Mask.
Why not 4?
I would play 4, but I see that I usually charge this card if I already have combos in hand. But if I have to search my combos, I always keep 1 copy in hand. I won't play 4 because I feel like it's not in much space for it. But if I could, I would play it. Okay. Besides that, we have 1, 2, 3 copies of Sun.
Why 3? 3 seems aggressive. Most people only play 2.
I would play 2, but this card is amazing. It's plus I'm playing Tricolor because Gotenks, 5-drop Gotenks, red drop Gotenks.
Oh, this is Tricolor Trunks?
Yes, it is.
What? Cray cray.
It sounds like a DJ system. Alright, but anyway, this card is pretty amazing. If you're playing against a deck that plays Kaba, Blue,
or Ultimate Gohan.
Or Ultimate Gohan, I guess. Meta Cooler is not a good thing to say. Alright, anyway, you want to play this card because you want to get those big threats off board. Because I remember I played it with Brandon. He played all these critical cards. I had to throw this card in. That card is amazing. But
Critical is like one of the best mechanics of the game.
Still mad I didn't win a match though. But you know what? No hurries, no hurries. I played 3 of these. I want to bump them up to 4, but because 4 is good.
Why not 4?
Why not 4 for the tournament was because I couldn't get the 4th one, and obviously it was still good.
Did you trade 1 away?
Don't try me, bro. Don't try me. This is a deck profile. We gotta be professional.
Come on, we're professional, ladies.
Anyway,
and gentlemen.
It's a double strike. Draw a card. If you have
Chomp, still on Gohan?
Huh? If you have Chomp in hand, this becomes a double strike draw card. If you don't, you just get either effect. I play 3 copies of Energy Power Gotenks. It's for charge only. I play this in the crunch matches.
You only charge it?
I play it. The last time
Why
I
don't
played,
you play Android 16 then? It's a better blocker and it can be charged as well.
Well, because I can take a card out of your hand. And this is good for cruncher match. This is for the crunch match. Because I remember I played in the tournament 2 months ago. I played this against a dude. He went down to 0 cards because he wanted to keep cards in hand. That happened.
I feel you.
3 copies of this because
how many copies?
3 copies of Further Than Destruction Champa.
Okay.
This card is cloggy, but it's good when you need it. Plus, it costs 10. It costs 1 for 10K.
Cost 10? Holy
It costs 1 for 10K. Hey, look.
We playing Uno.
Hey, bro, don't try me. I'll draw 2 on you. 3 copies of Ultimate Judgment Jocko. This
Why
card,
3?
I did not want to play this card, but this card came in clutch against matchups that drop those cards like this. Because they drop this, you just Jocko them on their turn. They bounce it back
Yeah,
up.
just give it back to him so we can use it again.
Yeah, but they also lose, and I could probably win. I did this against my first opponent. He ended up with the boo. He had.
Oh, did you body him? Who was that again?
It's a body.
Let's just talk about him. We destroyed him.
Who did you destroy?
Josh.
Josh what?
Josh Gavin.
Did he get like destroyed?
Twice.
Twice?
Hey, look.
That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate.
Anyway, so
Sorry, Josh, you got body. It's not your fault.
So in game 1, he was playing Mecha Frieza. If I'm correct, he was playing Mecha Frieza, right?
Yeah.
So Mecha Frieza.
Wait, 2 games? Damn, it's best of 1, but you gave him a redemption game.
So look, in late game, theoretically, yeah, you can look at this was my deck. I had Judgment Jocko in hand. And I comboed with this. He used all of his combo pieces, ended up with 3 Crusher Balls, 2 copies of
We can go to the next card.
Maka,
It's
but
taking
anyway.
forever.
I don't care.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't care. It's gonna be talked about.
How many Kales?
2 Kales.
Look how beautiful she is. Look at that.
That's a bitch.
This is honestly one of the best cards of the format.
She is
If
a bitch.
Critical, blows shit up, and you draw, and she's 20k. And look at those, that gear she's wearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that
But
gear.
remember, guys, this is still a little girl.
As
don't
they
you
say-
fantasize. Don't you be fantasizing about this little girl.
As the kids say, the booty just don't quit.
Hey man. Besides that, the card is clutch. If you're when you're playing with stuff like where is it at? I don't care if we're looking at it. If you play with Majin Buu, once you do the draw, you just drop this, kill Majin Buu, go off. It's a free draw card if you have 5 or less. Besides that, it's a good card, best card I think in the format. Second best card in the format.
Definitely not second. You're definitely
Definitely
not. It's a powerful card, probably top 10. But
Hey look,
not
hey look.
second best. Not second best. Not second
Anyway,
best.
this card is great.
Oh, it's an amazing
I played
card.
2, but I will bump it up to 3. I played 2 for this.
Those you have 4 of them? Play 4.
No.
Just copy that dude's deck
Look
profile.
at my face. Look at my face.
Why not?
Because
You don't have them?
This card is way too hard to get out in general, but because my deck is all combo pieces, this card becomes a 10 out of 10 drop. I can drop this on turn 2 or 3 with ejection, and if I drop it late game, my opponent has
Explain how you get turn 2.
So you get up turn 2. You have
Yeah, how do you
ejection?
play turn 2? Explain the whole play.
You're right. Never mind. Correction. Wait.
Turn 2 of the second game.
Okay. Anyway,
all
this
good.
video is pretty long, but I'm gonna get.
That's all. We're good on time.
Boom.
How many?
2 Super Saiyan.
Only
Gotenks.
2. That's
I played 2 because
Three.
as you see, if you look at my deck, I play a lot of small green cards, but it's only crunch. Most of this is red blue, but the green, like the
Wait, you weren't any of the Go-Tens and Trunkses that discard to search?
no, because I feel like that those cards are a little slow.
Then what's the Mighty Mask engine in there?
The Mighty Master engine is there because in this deck, when you're playing Trunks, you can search the Trunks that untaps the mana, and you can search the Goten that pops a card. So easily, that's a one turn combo. So you pop, untap, get your mana back. So you don't spend any mana to pop a card.
I got you.
Then you play the 1 copy of the Ghost Tanks. I played this in game 2. I got those tokens. He quit. He had no cards left in.
Yeah, it's a very powerful card.
So he plays Zamasu. The 6-drop is Zamasu Indestructible. The 6-drop Indestructible says when you discard a card from your hand, you can negate. He negated everything and lost all his cards, and I just swung in for game. Besides that, the last and the MVP of the night,
Gohan's a beautiful card.
the Gohan 6-drop. Drop him for 2 if you have 4 or less. I put him in play. My man Brandon had to kill him. I'm so sad.
I have to kill that guy. With my Gohan, by the way.
Besides,
Gohan body Gohan.
the only combo I was talking about, so like late combo I do, I'll go ahead and turn him. Shout out to my man. You gotta show him. You gotta show the beautiful artwork.
Okay, I showed him.
Don't talk about my man Larry like that. But
That's
look,
your name? I'm just kidding.
no, but look. So you look. His ability says when you combo, you get to draw a card. So what I would
Two
do,
or more on your turn.
with 2 or more of your turn, I don't care. It's still broken. So I would do this on my turn. Game 1 when I played, I drew, got the ability. Boom, flipped, activate, combo, draw 3. I was always 3 cards ahead of any of my opponents, except for Brandon, because Brandon just made me play cards. Besides that.
Bottles OP. New format, new tier 1.
Bottles attacking
Besides that, I want to
cards.
give a shout out to Team ToooBananas for doing this deck profile, and shout out to my man Larry for the awesome trunks.
Like and subscribe, because I always forget to say that shit. And
you gotta like and subscribe.
bye, America.